Good morning, students. Hello.
Morning, sir.
Today we are going to discuss the question bank, which may be useful for your exam preparation.
Yes, sir.
The exam will be, I will tell you briefly the pattern which we are going to have in the examination. Second, let others do join.
Okay, sir.
So what is the strength now? How many are there in the meeting? Just 7. What about others?
7.
Yes, tell me. Yes. So from today, we are going to focus on discussing the question bank. Hope I have shared with you. So it is with you, and slowly start working on this question bank. That will give you an idea, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you want, I can share that question bank to you also. So it consists of 3 types of questions. There will be 3 types of questions. So you can see questions like long answer questions, part A, part B, and part C. Okay, part A consists of short answer questions. Like one line answer or choose the best answer kind of thing, are comparatively easy, right? These are short answer questions. You will have 20. Similarly, we have long answer questions. So there you need to discuss something, and you need to write the programs also. If they asked in the examination, you also needs to write the program. So it is like a combination of both the theory and programming subject. Don't expect a pure theory kind of questions. There will be programming questions also. And then we have problem solving and critical thinking questions. So there you need to spend more time. You need to think to address these questions, to answer these questions. Or again, programming, most preferably programming type of questions. So you will find 20 such questions in the question bank. Totally there will be 20 plus 20 plus 20, there will be 60 questions. 20 short answer, 20 long answer, and 20 critical thinking type questions are also comes under the category of long answer questions only. Okay, we have, I think we have 10. No, 5. There are 5 critical thinking questions, right? So I believe your CIE 1 and CIE 2 are most of the time from this question bank only. Okay, if you prepare thoroughly these 20 plus 20 plus 5, 25, 45 questions from first chapter, similarly 45 from second. And anyway, module 3, it's a half, not the complete module. So you need to discuss and you need to prepare only 50% of your module 3. I believe sets and dictionary are not needed. So you need to focus on container data types, list, as well as tuples. So that will be the first half of your third chapter. So if you prepare thoroughly up to that, whereas a dictionary and sets will appear in your CAE 2, then that will be more than sufficient for your CAE 1. So I strongly recommend go through all these questions. So there will be some simple and silly questions too, right? So if you don't have if you have a laptop, it will be very easy for you. If you don't have a laptop, I told you, no, the another mode is Google Colab. So what is it? You can open Google Colab and you can, let me share this. So even if you have a laptop, that is well and good. If you don't have a laptop, so you can practice through your mobile phone also, through Google Colab. It is called a very useful cloud platform. Whatever the language you want to practice, you can do this. You can access this platform, Google Colab, not only for Python, for all kind of languages you can practice here. So this includes both CPU facilities as well as GPU facilities, right? So you can access both graphical processing as well as CPU features through this Google Colab. This is actually a cloud-based platform. This is a cloud-based platform. In fact, you need to log into this Google Colab, and you can select your language for practice as Python. You can select the language for practice as Python. Then you can start working on this. So this is possible through both your PC. Also, you can operate with your mobile phones also. Both are possible. Right, even in your mobile phone also, if you click Google Colab, you can work on it. If you have a laptop or PC, that is really good and useful, because you are going to learn some programming language. It is always recommended to have some tool before you. Also, you can practice all these question bank things in your PC, right? So let us see some of the questions. Here is the first one from the write a program that prompts users, or otherwise we will go through directly to the question bank. From there we will discuss. Just let me open the question bank once again, and hope you are able to see this question bank. Okay, and now so these are the essay type questions or long answer questions. So these are the simple programs, small answer questions that you can practice actually. If you work on this ideally, you can find the output of the following. What is the output? Trunk of -2.8. So if you enter this command in your, ideally you will get the output, right? So similarly here, find the output of the following once again. S equals to Python at 1, 2, 3, right? So what is the output of this? So this is a command, and you are asking. So these are the simple thing, whether S consists of alphanumeric or alphabets. So what are they? And then find the output of the following. So if you want to get these things or practice, you open ideally Python ideally and slowly work on it. You will definitely get the corresponding output. It is not a big challenge. Okay, similarly, look here. Find the output of the following string. We have given welcome to IRE. So we want to slicing. This is nothing but slicing. So we know whenever we use square brackets, what is the meaning? We are going to slice, right? Slicing is the operation used to access the elements present in that data type. So similarly, string is also it is a group of elements, right? So string of square brackets are open, slicing 3 to 100, right? So you need to see these outputs through IDE. And similarly, find the output of the following. Here we have given a tuple. T1 equal to tuple of HOID. So, we are verifying the operations. So what are the print T1? So what is the output of print T1? It will print the tuple. T1 into 2. So what is it? T1 into 2 means what? So you are asking to repeat that string twice, right? Let me open IDLE. Will be useful for you. Unless you practice all these things, it will be tough for you in the examination. That I can tell you. So most of the questions will come from this question bank only, 80 to 90%, and it is very useful for you. So no need to inquire about the important questions, right? This is a preparation guide or a preparation material which you need to follow for the examination. So what is it we have created? A tuple. So what is the tuple? Tuple of, that is nothing but HYD, right? So what is the first question? What is the first question? Print T1. What will be the output? It will display all the elements present in the string as elements in the tuple, because the T1 is a tuple. It consists of 3 elements, which are all the strings, string type. And what is the next one? Print T1 into 2. So print, so it is the T1. What is the output? It will repeat the elements in the tuple at least twice. That is HYD and HYD twice. Next one, print T1 of -1. Can anybody tell me the answer for this print? So what is it? T1 of -1. What is the output?
D.
Correct. So nothing but you are asked to the indexing is -1. So I told you that this is a negative indexing. -1. There is no 0 while representing in the negative indexing. So you have -1 for the last element. Okay, good. Next one, print T1. So like this, you can practice all these things. in your IDLE. This is not a great job at all. Print T1 off. You can do this colon, and then you told it is -1. What is the output of this? Anybody answer? Can anybody answer? So this is a slicing operation, right? You are just reversing the elements present in the tuple by giving that end colon and beginning colon, where you are asked to reverse all the elements in the tuple. So like this you can practice. And if you see that another question, so this question bank also consists of information regarding essay type questions as well as programming questions, some theory questions also. So hope you are able to see this question bank now. Write the features and applications of Python programming language. Features and applications. You can write a big story of this, right? You can write all the features and where we use application, so what not. So it is nowadays Python is used in all the applications. You can say machine learning, data analysis, cloud computing, right? And then web design, and for the testing, whatever you say, in all the industry domains are applicable to this Python programming language. Are the applications. What are the features of Python? Yes, it's a very high level language. Can anybody spell out the features of Python? Features. Yes.
Dynamically typed,
Dynamically typed.
platform independent,
Correct. Platform.
Easy to learn,
Of course. Next.
open source,
Correct.
Portable.
Open source. And then
Portable.
portability. Portability. Okay. So like that you can see, this is a simple question anybody can ask you. So since you are learning a Python, can you spell out the features of Python? So you need the major features are nothing but platform independent and open source. Platform independent and open source. So if I, what you know the meaning for open source as well as a platform independent. Once I create a model, I develop a model using Python. So the model can be transferred to any machine, irrespective of their OS. Their OS may be Linux or Mac or Windows. So no matter. Okay, that you are good. List the various operations, operators supported in Python. You know the operators. So what are the operators? What are the operators? We have seen. So these are the questions from the first chapter, first module. So what are the various types of operators? Yes. You tell something. I'm not expecting complete answer. This is in detail. You can prepare it later on. So just give me a hint of it. What are
arithmetic
the-
operators,
Correct.
Boolean operators.
Arithmetic operators. I remember we have. Yes.
Relational.
Yes, relational operators, and you need to explain everything in detail. Don't write in a short form. Okay, relational, we have greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, assignment operators, arithmetic operators, Boolean operators. all these-
logical op
Okay, logical. Fine, like that. Third one, so here you are asked to write a program that prompts a user to enter two integers. User to enter two integers, and the program then calculates and displays x to the power of y. So what is it? So it is a program. It is not a theory question. This is a program. Let us go back to ideally what we are going to do. So let me open a new file. Yes, hope it is visible to all. So what you are asked to write a program where the user can enter the values for x and y, and then calculates and displays what is it, x to the power of y. So see, in most of the cases, if you are working on mathematics related problems, if you are writing a program for mathematics related problems, better import math. Better import math safely. Okay, math library you are accessing from the Python. So now what I need to enter, I need to get two values. That is x. So what is this command now? How can I write this? X equal to, is complete the sentence.
Int of input.
Correct. Int of input, and you are asking the user to enter the value of x. Similarly, we have one more value. What is it? Y. Also, you are asking user to enter that value. Get the two values and then perform the operation called x to the power of y. Right? So what we want? You want to calculate the value called power. Let us say some variable. No need to be the power. So what we want? Yesterday I told you how to calculate the power. What is the question? It is x to the power of y. So how to calculate? You can do like this: math.pow of x comma y. That's all. And finally, you are asked to print the power is. So what is that power? Comma power. So any correction required here? So let us save this. You can practice all these simple programs. You can try. Wait a second, I am saving the program. Okay, now see my ideally. The moment I enter F5, it is asking me enter the value of x, some value 5. Similarly, enter the value of y, some value 2. And then it will display the power is 25. Right? So this is a question. So similarly, see the next question. So like this, you need to practice, in fact. And you can ask me if you have any problem. What is this? See the next one. Hope you are able to see this question bank now. Write a program. Write a program that prompts users to enter that prompts user to enter his first name and last name, and then display a message. So this message you want to display: greetings, first name, last name. That's all. So this message you want to display. Understand? What you want to display? You want to display this greetings, first name and first name, last name. So can anybody tell me the code for this? Let us move to the program. Okay, so this is the first program. So you better import math. Without importing math, if you try this, it will be an error. Come, math dot. Anyway, it is fine. So math, from the math library, which function you want to access, which operation you want to perform this, right? Degrees, factorial, we can directly compute the factorial by using math.factorial. Floor, it's a good library. That's why if you are using, if you are writing a program for mathematics related thing, you better see here. Here we have power. Okay. Use this library. Import this. Whatever libraries you are accessing, that should come in the very beginning of the program. So first it will be the import math, and then you can start your code as usual. Okay. So fine, now let us move to the next program. To display a message, so what is the message? Greetings, first name, last name. Let me comment all these things in a moment. If you want, you can open a new file and you can practice it. So this time I'm not going to perform any mathematics related operation. So it does not require to import the math. So you are asking the user to enter the first name, asking the user to enter the first name and last name, and finally you are going to display the message called greetings, first name and last name. So tell me the code for this. What should be the first one? Yes, first name and last name. What is it now? Guess, just a simple guess is enough. So nothing is striking. How to start the program? Get the first name and last name of the user and then print the message. That's all. Only 3 operations are involved in it. Yes. How to begin the program? No one is replying.
First name is equals to input, enter your first name.
Correct. FIRST. Okay. First underscore name is equals to input enter your first name. Okay. Next, you need to get both first name, last name, both. What will be the next one?
Last name is equals to input, enter your last name.
Okay. Last name is equals to input enter your last name. Okay. Then what's next? So you are getting both the names. And then you need to print the message called greetings, first name, last name. So how to do this? Yes.
Sir, print greetings, last
a
name
minute.
and first.
Wait a minute. Print. Okay.
Greetings,
Greetings.
first name,
Space is required or not? Nothing. And some exclamatory matter colons also there. Same message you need to print. Greetings. And then first name. First name. And then it will be last name. So is it what you are telling?
comma, sir, after first name.
No, there is no comma, right? There is no comma in the question bank. Greetings, Ravi Kumar. That's all. Greetings, Ravi Kumar. Greetings, Lavanya. Like that. Just you need to say in a continuous manner. There is no comma or space. It is given. Exclamatory things are given. So again, if you remember, I told you no. This can be a string of plus. So if you use plus, whatever you want, we can do. Last name. Okay. And this will be a string. Right. So now let us check this. Now I am in ideally. Let me share. You are able to see this. Enter first name. Tell me some name. Yes. Tell me some name. Ravi. Second name Kumar. Greetings, Ravi Kumar. Are you able to see the output now? I'm not giving any space between the first name and last name. Are you able to see the output? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is how you can do this. So what we are doing, plus string. It should be a string, right? The output of the first name and then the output of the last name. Again as a string. So that will be appended. You want to append that to the another string called greetings is also another string. So better note down this program. So this we have already seen in some other class, maybe yesterday or day before, I remember. Okay, fine. Now let us move to the next program. Let us move to the next program. Are you able to see the screen? Okay. See the fifth one. Assume a suitable value. See, if you have a space between the first name and second name, you can give the space while entering the name. No problem. Okay, if you don't want any space between the first name and last name, don't give any space. Fine. Assume a suitable value for Ramesh's basic salary. You can assume some basic salary, and then he has some DA. That is, his dearness allowance is 40% of basic salary, and HRA, that is house rent allowance, is 20% of basic salary. Write a program to calculate his gross salary. Gross salary means what is the final salary he's going to draw at the end of the month. So 40% is DA and 20% is HRA. So basic salary, you can fix any amount. Can anybody suggest this program? I will do this in the same file. In between, I will say this is like 1.5, 1.4, this one. And this one, question bank 1.3. Now we are going to practice 1.5. Yes, can anybody spell out this situation? How to start the program? You can fix some basic salary. That means some any value. And they told it is a 40% DA and 20% HRA. So you need to compute the gross salary of Ramesh. So tell me how to start this. Yes, how to start the program. See, in the examination, you are going to get these programs because these are the questions part of your question bank. Part of your question bank. I'm not throwing you randomly. Okay. So now tell. How to start the program. You have three components, no, four components: basic salary, DA, HRA, and gross salary. So totally how many variables will be there? There will be four variables. One variable basic salary, the other one is DA, third variable is HRA, and fourth variable is gross salary. So finally you need to print the gross salary of Ramesh. Four variables are required. Okay, by looking at the program, you should analyze the logic. From the logic, you can extract the number of variables. You can extract number of variables. Okay, so tell how to start the program. Anybody? Yes. Please don't sit idle. You just interact. Yes, some random guess. Some random guess you can throw. What is it? How to start the program? Yes. Don't sit idle.
Sir, X is equal to int of input, enter Ramesh basic salary. Can we write like that?
Yes, yes. So instead of X, I will write basic salary equals to int of, so salary should be an integer. It's not a string. It's a numerical type. Int of input, enter your basic salary. That's all right. Enter your basic salary. Next one. Next. Yes, tell me. What is the next operation? So you need to involve in it, or otherwise you will move away. So I got the basic salary. So then what? You need to compute the gross salary. It is the final salary of Ramesh. Okay. As a basic thing, you got the basic salary. So that will be the first idea. Next, you need to compute DA and HRA. DA is 40% and HRA is HRA 20%. So 20% of basic salary, 40% of basic salary. So these are calculated from the basic salary only. So how to calculate them? Next step. What will be the next one? Next command, please. Yes, 4G4. So you can speak out now. So you are asked to calculate the DA equals to basic salary into 40%. Correct. So let us calculate DA now. Calculate DA. So how much it is? It will be 40% of basic salary. 40% means what? 40 by 100. So can I write this one directly as 0.4? 40% means, or otherwise if you have any doubt, you can do like this also. 40 divided by 100. This is 40%. And next, similarly, you need to calculate HRA. Having problem with the mic. Okay, that's fine. Okay, next, you need to calculate the HRA. So what is HRA? It's 20% of the basic salary. So these are very basic and simple అండి. మనము డే బిఫోర్ అండ్ ఎస్టర్డే చూసిన దానికంటే కూడా సింపుల్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్. సో ఇట్ విల్ బి 20%. HRA equals to 20% of basic salary. Now what is your gross? What is your gross salary now? Yes, what is the gross salary? What is the gross salary? Sum of all these three quantities. That is basic salary plus DA plus HRA. So this will compute the gross salary of Ramesh. Now you can go for printing. Print. So what do you want to print? Print the gross salary of Ramesh is, you can say this one as percentage D. Comma. So where we have the gross salary? In the variable gross salary. We have this in the variable, right? So any correction required here? No. So now I am able to run the program, sharing this ideally. So enter your basic salary now. What is the basic salary? Tell something. Basic is different and gross salary is different actually. Okay. So let us say some 30,000. This is the base. Why I'm getting like this? Percentage D also prompting on the screen. Let us percentage D. Okay. Only valid syntax. Okay, it's not required at the moment. Yes, once again, tell me the salary. So let us increase salary. Basic salaries, let us say 40,000. You can also display the DA and HRA of Ramesh if you want. So here we are displaying only the gross salary. So is it correct or not? So 40,000 is the basic, and 40% of 40, how much? It will be 16,000, and 20% of 40 will be 8,000. So totally the salary will be 40 plus 16 plus 8. It will be 64,000. So again, go through various options available for printing the data. Okay, print function is very useful, and it has different colors. Colors in the sense there are several ways to use the function print alone. Okay, so that's fine. Any doubt in this? Any doubt? No. So I'm getting the salary, which is, see here. Let me run this once again. And finally, yes, it is asking enter the salary. Okay, so this time let me go to 50,000. Salary will be 80,000. The total salary, gross salary will is 80,000. Clear? I hope it is fine. Now let us move to the next program. Of course, we are time up. I want to spend the rest of the days on question bank only. Either you ask or I will pick some questions which are tough, then I will practice it. See the next question. Assume a suitable value for distance between two cities in kilometers. Okay, and you are asked to convert that distance into meters, feet, inches, and centimeters. You are asked to enter the distance between two cities. Somewhere distance between Hyderabad and Bangalore. Let us say some 600 kilometers distance between Hyderabad and Bangalore. So that's all. You need to convert that distance. You need to express that distance in meters, centimeters, feet, and inches. A nice program. You should know the relation between all these parameters. You should know the relation between all these parameters, such as how many meters equal to 1 kilometers, how many number of feet equal to 1 kilometer, how many number of inches equals to 1 kilometer, how many centimeters equals to 1 kilometer. You should know all these relations. Then you can convert them very easily with appropriate mathematical operation, right? So now the next ninth one. So it is about explain with example membership and identity operators in Python. So what are membership operators and identity operators in Python? Yes, if you remember, you can answer. What are membership operators and identity operators? Membership, only two, right? So in and is a membership, and in also, is not. Okay, we have a discussion regarding this as a separate section, I remember, in the regular class. So you can discuss all these things with an example. Don't simply write in, is not, right? You present them with an example that will be useful for you, right? And the next one, explain with example. Also, they are asking the example. With the example, you need to discuss membership and identity operators. See the next one. This is from your physics. Momentum is calculated as E equals to mc square, where m is the mass of the object and c is its velocity. Write a program that accepts an object's mass in kilograms and velocity in meters per second and displays its momentum. Again, a mathematical operation. So like this, we can continue this discussion in the next class also. Okay. Go through this question bank, very useful for your examination. Let me